Yo, what up, y'all? Got the homie Jay coming in here. Jay-Hendo, what is going on with you, bro?
What is up, world? What's up?
I ain't see you in so long, man. I ain't gonna lie, dude. It's a little bit of a bromance thing here, dude. I missed you, bro. I ain't even gonna lie.
Hey, man, I miss you too, man. We was rocking them when you did them shows together,
We
man.
was rocking when we did the previous shows. That's why we couldn't let it go. And I was like, we definitely had to keep it going as like we normally do because we was having way too much fun. And so here it is, ladies and gentlemen. I really appreciate everybody joining Network 455. Those who are watching, really appreciate you rocking with us. We got lots of content. And of course, Jay-Hendo and I are here on Mondays. First show ever, kicking Network 455 off with no judgment. And you know what? Ain't no rules changed. Nothing's different than what we did previously on the show. It's no hose bar, going out, doing what we normally do with our normal selves, talking this man shit about these situations when it comes to relationships and things of that other nature. But you know how Jay-Hendo talks. He's still talking about bathrooms. If I remember correctly, he's still all about bathrooms. Me on the other hand, I'm still doing my thing, and really, like I said, really appreciate you rocking with us. So, Jay, you ready to get into it without further ado?
Man, let's start. Let's get into this.
Let's get into it. All right, so check it out. So y'all know that we actually we posted the topics that we go talk about today. This is a topical show. No Judgment is a topical show, but passing no judgment on things that Jay-Hendo and I say. No judgment. We may say some things. It may be like, it's something like it may seem a little heartfelt to you or something. It might hit you in the chest a little bit, but at the same time, no judgment. It's not necessarily the men we are, but it is how we feel. The way we say things we say may not necessarily be the actions that we do, but it is how we feel. You agree with that?
I agree with that totally. Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, so check it out, man. The actual first topic we're talking about is there an unspoken curfew put in place when you get married or you're in a relationship, like a deep, deep relationship? Jay-Hendo, brother, is there an unspoken curfew? Do you think there's an unspoken curfew put into place when you actually doing stuff, when you actually in a true relationship, bro? What you think?
Man, I see it like this. When you met this person in the beginning and they was clubbing and going out and you accepting it. Now you get married, things have changed. So I actually asked this topic to a young lady, Zara, today. And I asked her, like, what's your thought of that? She made some sense. She said that how was that person when they met? You can't change them. They're gonna have to change their own.
True.
Because if you try to change them, you can have resentment.
True.
So, you kind of got to fix that before marriage. It's that rule could be before marriage when you get into like a serious relationship, kind of. Because if you try to change when you're married, it's kind of like now you're changing me.
Exactly. I agree. And then but the thing is no man wants to be changed, especially when they get married or in a true relationship. But at the same time, like, the fact of the matter is you're gonna have to change. You're gonna have to conform into something else, when it happens. But I mean, all right, so neither here nor there. When it comes to the curfew, is this like legitimate, dude? And so, like, here's the thing. I was looking at some things and people were actually saying, we posted this before, and people were actually saying, yes, there is a curfew put in place. It is an unspoken curfew put in place, but it's actually out of respect for the other person in the relationship. And it goes both towards men and women. Like, yeah, you make sure you want to put it in. So I did this thing where I put like a positive and negative thing together. So check this out. Positive. So let's go through the positives first. There is not necessarily a curfew put in place, but but coming in at a reasonable hour, there is a level of respect to that, and you're respecting your significant other with that. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, it's well, we talking about, is this the marriage stage? Is this a dating stage we speaking of?
Let's say married. I mean, the topic says married, so let's stay in married. You're in a really like deep, long-term relationship. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I guess it's also respect. Because if you come in there like I'm married and it's like 4 o'clock in the morning, I hit the door. Because when we come in late, you hate the damn alarm, front door, back. So you,
bro, I agree. I absolutely agree with that. I hate that when you come in late and you hear, back door, and you're like, oh, son of a bitch. Or the alarm go off and you got to turn off the alarm. You press the button, beep, 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 real fast to turn it off and stuff. But like, But I'm glad you said that, because actually part of the negatives is people. Why can't you actually come in your crib? Why do you have to sneak into your crib? How come? What's the difference between sneaking in your crib and walking in like casually, whether it's like midnight, 4 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock, the sun is up? You know, why do you feel like if there's no curfew put in place, you should be okay with whether it's midnight, 10 p.m. or even 4 o'clock in the morning, just walking in casually to your own home? Like, hey, I'm
Let me tell
I'm
you,
here.
I have an answer to that, dog. And this is funny. So, way back in my day, before I got married, this is I'm divorced, but I decided to go out before the marriage. It's kind of like the bachelor party. So I had a stripper had some glitter on the titties. So I gave her a hug. It was like glitter on my shirt. I didn't notice that. So I was going home. It was like, ooh. So I did that. You want to. We didn't have the little alarm that triggers the front door with his alarm on. So I cut it off with the phone. Try to be slick. I thought I was cool. Took a shower, put the shirt in the laundry bag. Wrong dude. The shirt had glitter. So when I threw it in the laundry bag, the glitter exploded and went everywhere, So that's how she knew what time I came in, because she used the bathroom at a certain time. There was no glitter on the floor.
It looked like a dance. It looked like you was at a fucking party the night before, because there's glitter all over the damn floor. Like kids are doing the art projects in the bathroom and shit. Because your ass got glitter all over the damn floor. Yo, Tanya, thanks so much for joining us. Ken, thanks so much for joining us. Julio, thanks so much for joining us. Jen, thanks for joining us. Jen says we shouldn't be coming in late like that and acting all casual and stuff, because people sleep. All right, regardless if you sleep or not. The thing is like, if I can come in and act casual and not wake you up, it's all good. The problem is like, when I come in, if I know that there's probably going to be some type of issue when I come in at 4 o'clock in the morning, or if the sun is already up, has beat me, and I walk in, there's going to be some issues. Somebody, my significant other is going to be mad at me. And I'm like, well, why? I'm grown. I'm part of this relationship. And there's that respect thing. Let me tell you something about the respect portion. Respect is respectful to come in at a decent hour, or even a call and let them know that you're going to be late. That's what people have been saying. This is a lot of people said. We posted it up earlier. But here's another thing about respect. This is something I got from somebody that actually thought the curfew was trash. Respect. Part of a respecting your spouse is trusting them to come and go as they please and not check in, knowing that they're going to come home to you and nothing is going to actually happen. So there's a respect factor in actually trusting the person that they're going to be fine, and they're not going to do anything, even no matter what hour they come in.
Yeah.
So, right? I mean, so like when it comes
true.
to that respect thing, so I mean, like there's a counter argument when it comes to a respect portion. Like, if you know I'm not going to do it, you trust me that I'm not going to be doing anything be out there doing anything stupid to disrespect you or anything like that. What does it matter what time I come in the house? Right?
Yeah, that's facts. Because I can see the woman come in late, and because a man reaction is a man. That's another topic we get to later. We got that later. But a man could be hearing a woman come in late at like 4 or 5 o'clock, and a man reaction like, this bitch got some nerve. What the hell is she doing? Fuck me here at 5 o'clock in the goddamn morning.
I agree, because that's a big deal. That's a big deal when it comes to that. And that's another thing I wrote down as part of being like a positive. Making sure you come in at a respectable hour keeps the significant other minds from wondering what is going on, or are there any secrets that they're hiding from me, because what is he or she doing out so late? You know what I mean? Jen said it's not necessary. It's not necessary about that. You could be in a ditch somewhere, check in and let me know you're good.
I mean, that's facts. I could be in a ditch somewhere with Crystal and her yams.
Yes. If you ever date John and he walks in and there's glitter all over the floor, you know that he on some BS. He on some bullshit. You know it. This motherfucker walks in with glitter and shit. Yo, so but I agree. But I hate, dude. I ain't gonna lie. That the reason that whole argument that Jen just said, checking in and let me know that you're good. I hate that argument only because it's legitimate and people and it's used, and you can use that to be like, I just want to make sure you're safe. Okay, yeah, you say that, and that could possibly be true. The fact of the matter is that's not what you're actually thinking. You're thinking, what the hell is he out there doing? Who is he with at this late in the night or this early in the morning? What's he doing out there? You know what I mean? And that's not what you're really thinking. But to make sure that you're like, I'm gonna make sure and let him know that I trust him, but I'm gonna get on him about coming in late. I'm gonna be like, you couldn't have called. I was worried about you. You could have been somewhere in the ditch or something somewhere. Really? Really? I could have been in the ditch somewhere. Really?
I'm gonna send a shout to fellas. If you're gonna be out and you're not gonna respect the curfew set between you and your significant other or wife, because it's married to this topic, married, call your homie and let them know, give them a heads up, because I had a situation, and of course I'm not gonna use names.
I love the story. I love the story.
I'm not gonna use names, but I wake up in the morning, 7, 8 o'clock the next day after hanging with the homies the prior night before, we kicking, you know what I'm saying, hanging out, doing what we do. The next morning, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker get up, make some cereal. I get a call, like, hey, you say so. Now I'm on a spot. I'm a bad liar. I don't know. I'm like, you know what? I put it on the next friend. I want to check which car I saw with him last. I got to get off the hook because I don't want to fuck up a lie. So I was like, hey, I saw him with so-and-so. You want to check that? But he was with you. I'm like, yeah, but I thought you would. You like when you see me at?
Yeah, right. Yeah, he was with me, but then we had parted. We got separated at the party. And get your story straight before, because I don't want the girl to call me talking about, hey, is he at hey, where's such and such, and I'm like, oh, I dropped him off at the crib.
Yeah, and he never made it in. Like I think I dropped. I was drunk.
I don't know. I'm not the person. I don't make lies up that fast unless I'm talking to the police officer. I just don't. So Jen said, why you ain't answer? I could have been in a ditch dead somewhere. That's not, look, the fact of the matter is I wasn't in a ditch dead somewhere, and for a fact I wasn't in no damn ditch dead somewhere.
I know, right?
You trying to figure out where the hell I was and what the hell I was doing. Now, trust that I'll be fine. And the thing is if you ask me, I'm probably going to tell you exactly where I was because I wasn't doing anything fucking foul. But you all upset because I walked in and it's 4 a.m. That's what you're upset about. And that's the part that I'm just like, curfew. And here's another one, John. This is a negative. This is what a lot of guys say when it comes to like when a woman asks them where you been because they walked in late. I'm not a teenager nor a child. I don't need a curfew. I'm a grown-ass man. I can come and go as I please. Most times they have the argument where this is my house. This is my life, and I can do exactly whatever I want to. But so having a curfew, so they're like having a curfew, why are you even trying to put a quote unquote curfew on me if I'm a grown man and I can do what I want? I'm not a teenager anymore. I used to live in my parents' house. I don't live in my parents' house no more. I live in my own damn house now. Fellas, this argument, I'm just putting this out there. This argument only works if you actually live in your own house. If you live in your girl's house or something of that nature, this ain't gonna work. This argument is not gonna work. They will counter you with like, nigga, you live here. You live in my house. So you can't make this argument if you live in somebody else's house. Just saying it. Just so you know. But if you do have your own house, then you'd be like, this is my house. I can come and go as I please. That's a real argument right there. But for some reason, it's not valid with a lot of women.
If you are in a woman's house, you could be married, but man, if you're in a house, I think, like I'm going to point out, like you just said, if it's not your own house, you can't say shit. If you play a PlayStation and she's paying all the bills, you have a curfew. I don't give a fuck what it is. It's unwritten curfew, and your curfew is at 10 o'clock, nigga.
Yeah, pretty much your shit is at 10. You ain't going. This don't even go nowhere. You know why? Because that puts me on the next negative thing. The next thing. The places I go with my friends, or I like to go play, the places I like to go with my friends, or I like to hang out, are open at late night hours or early morning hours. So like I'm gonna come in late as fuck because I'm late, because the places that I go to don't open or don't start popping off until 11 p.m.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm enjoying myself. And so I like to go ahead and close the bar out at 4 a.m. Maybe that's the possibility. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you talking about bar? Because I used to say open late. I was thinking of polecats, places like Arnie's. I wasn't sure what you're talking about.
That's exactly what I was talking about, John. They have bars too there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying I might be enjoying the entertainment and I might be getting a few more drinks in me because I'm enjoying myself. Not disrespectfully enjoying myself, but I enjoy the atmosphere.
Just watch out for the glitter.
Or the scenery. Or watch out for the glitter. Just don't get any glitter on you. Don't, guys, girls, don't get any glitter on you. One thing you don't want to do is come back with remnants of some place you were just at late as hell. Try your best. Let's limit the argument with your significant other as much as possible. Try your best to come back smelling the same way you did when you left. If you can't, smoke or light a cigarette or black them out in the car while you're driving home, so that you smell like a cigarette or black them out, because then nobody can ever tell where you were. Where were you? Oh, I was just in there and they were smoking or whatever like that. I was at such and such crib and we were smoking, or he was smoking, and that's why I smell like that. You see what I'm saying? They can't get that. But if you come home smelling like Chanel No. 5 or something of some other, or you got glitter all over you, you smell like cotton candy, you got a problem, yo. Like you got a serious problem. And like now you got to explain why you come home and why you coming home late and why you smelling like cotton candy.
What about Chanel No. 5? I like that Chanel No. 5. All right. So you said that, but you know what? This is wait. You can do this though. So you could come in on time and make curfew. Let's say your curfew is 12 o'clock. That's y'all got established midnight, whatever, 1 o'clock in the morning, whatever.
Okay.
You can come in on time. If you run to Chanel No. 5 or glitter, you are fucking late. You might as well come in at 3 in the morning.
Yeah. You know what? If you smell like Chanel No. 5, if you have some type of evidence on you of where you were, I'm glad you said that, and you have some type of evidence on you where you were, you can't get rid of that shit. The only way you cannot have somebody see that, your significant other see that, is if you come in with a totally different outfit on, or you come in with a shirt on that's different. I'm gonna tell you, you got options. You guys save some extra money at the end of the night to go ahead and go to Walmart and try to purchase the same shirt that you bought that you walked out in. A. B, just stay out at night and get in trouble for the whole damn thing. Just come in late like you would do. Don't be worrying about the time. Come in real late and just get in trouble for the whole damn thing. Like, okay, when you smell like Princess Jasmine and you got glitter all over you and it's 7 o'clock in the morning. All right. You just get in trouble for the whole thing right then and there. You know what I mean? Just get in trouble. Ken Turner said, bro, arguments only works in your head. You know damn well you can't say that to your wife. Very true. Another thing, like a lot of things we just can't get away with. That's serious stuff. Like you can't get away with. But I mean, the thing is our arguments that we're saying, these arguments that we're having, that we're saying are justified. Am I correct?
Yeah. They're
pretty much justified. I'm a grown ass man and this is my house. That's a justifiable argument. So I don't understand why that doesn't work.
You know what? Yeah, you're right about that.
What's not a justifiable? It is a kind of a justifiable argument, but is a bullshit argument. Is you could have been in a ditch somewhere. That's a bullshit argument. That's a bullshit argument. That's not what you really thought. You really thought I was out doing something.
You could have been in a ditch somewhere. You could have been in a ditch somewhere. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Well, I can take a picture of my car and send it to you. It's not in the ditch.
Ken said baby wipes for the glitter, bro. Get some baby wipes.
Good looking out, Ken, for the baby wipes.
Good looking out, Ken. So now you smell like you was with your side chick that you had a baby with, and you don't know nothing about it. Would you?
Hey, I sent it, baby wipes.
Whose diapers were you changing? Who? Oh, my friend, I was with such and such, and he just had a baby. He asked me to change the diaper, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'll take care of it for him because I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Jennifer said, we're rookies, girls pack a bag. I mean, look, the thing is like it could possibly be rookie season with us in this situation, but honestly, we like, if I'm gonna get in trouble, I'm gonna get in trouble. What was our motto when we was in college? What's she gonna do? Whoop my ass. Exactly. So it's like if I do get into some shit and it's like if she's upset with me when I get home, so be it. I'm not gonna put the effort in to pack a damn bag so that.
But we see that as men. We see when we in the bed, we see you pack that damn bag. What we do, we use it as a get out of jail free card because we gonna pay your ass back. We see that bag. We see it. Men not gonna react like a woman that I see that goddamn bag. Men is lay back like, oh, I know this bitch. I gotta get out of jail free card now. We're not gonna say nothing. It was when we come in late at 4:00 in the morning, we're gonna bring up that damn bag.
We're gonna bring up that. So you pack the bag. Who you going to stay with?
And that's the argument's done. It's done. Here's
the funny part, John. And you know what? We should definitely make this a topic for another show. But women, even as grown ass married women, still have fucking sleepovers. Like, I just stayed at such and such's house tonight. What? Let me say, I slept at John's crib. That's not skeptical, right?
Right, yeah.
Oh, you slept at John's crib? Y'all having sleepovers? Y'all put onesies on and shit to tomorrow? I'm gonna be like, no, it's not like that. I got a little drunk or whatever, and then I crashed. I didn't want to hurt myself. I didn't want to end up in a ditch somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. My son said that the whole argument about us being men and us being coming and going in our own house is justifiable, but the argument never flies. And the funny part about that is there's, and I keep saying this, why doesn't it fly? If it's so justifiable, why isn't that argument fly? How come women do not take that as like, all right, yeah, he's a grown ass man. They like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Pretty much.
Hey. Yeah, if you were a grown ass man, you would have known what time to come in here. What? Like, no.
You can justify some things. I told you, but with men, this is what men do. I know, like I told you, when you laying down, you got that one eye open, you see that bag, you don't say nothing. Because, man, that's your one time to come in this motherfucker late. You see that bag, you see it. So when you come in late, you already got the leverage. You come in confident. You don't give a fuck about no things saying front door. You don't give a fuck about that shit.
Right. That's what I'm saying. What's the difference between what's the difference between coming in, sneaking in, and you hit front door, you're like, oh shit, as opposed to front door and you just casually turning off the alarm and going to the refrigerator and getting you something to eat because you just was out all fucking night and you still hungry from the drive home and shit because you was doing something. Fact of the matter is like, this shouldn't be a difference. Why am I sneaking in my own house? You know what I mean? Like, I don't get that. That part bothers us. And even as a man, it bothers you when you sneaking in your crib. Women don't sneak in the crib.
No, they don't. They just like, because you know what? That's what women can do. Let me tell you the power of a woman. Let me explain this because the women know this. And if they're in this group chat or you're watching lady, know this. This is the power. They can come in late at 4:00 in the morning. A woman can give you the best blowjob ever. It will wipe every fucking thing out your memory about what time she came in or nothing. It's just boom. That's it. She put it on you.
It's true.
It is. You're not gonna complain no more.
I'm not gonna lie about that one, John. That is, I mean, it's still be in the back of your mind, but it gets pushed way, way to the back of your mind. I mean, it might come up in an argument maybe about 6 months later. Remember that time when you walked in late, but like, we're going to hold on to that argument for a little minute. We're going to keep our mouths shut on that one for a while but that's okay. You did that because you knew you was wrong. You knew you was wrong.
Hey, you know what though? As men, when she put it on you like that, you were thinking like, shit, she gonna come at 3:00 in the morning. Tomorrow gonna do the same shit. Repeat.
I don't. Maybe. This ain't Baby Boy where you could do that and get away with shit. You know what I mean? Like, and then Jody got away with that shit when he did that shit in Baby Boy.
Yeah, he did. He got away with that.
Everything is not Baby Boy. This isn't a John movie. It's not going to get away with that stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying.
Hey, Kid said I was right. Kid said I was right. He said, you're right, John. She comes home with the wake-up game. I'm not going to remember ish.
Not going to remember a damn thing. You're not going to remember shit. I mean, it's true. You're not going to remember, or you will remember it in the fact that, and you'll just push that argument to the back. You know what? Let it ride.
That should be magic. Like, it just fades away. Like, that memory just faded. Just put it on. You be like, damn, she came in late, but it wasn't really a big deal because of what she did when she came in.
You know what? It wasn't that big a deal. It really wasn't that big a deal. What I'm finna do is I'm finna go make breakfast because I know she's hungry.
Right.
Because if I came in late, I would be hungry. I know she's hungry. I'm finna go make her some breakfast and some coffee.
Be like Prince on Chappelle making pancakes.
Pancakes. Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna go make some pancakes.
Hey, me and Kayla on the same page. She just said it. I'm hoping she comes home late again with the wake up game. You feel me?
Hey, you can walk in whatever time you want to, as long as you know it. But that's the thing, man. They know they're wrong for walking in late. That's why they keep coming in with the wake up game. I don't even know if that argument goes away. Like if you're getting tired, if you get tired of it, if you're like, you know what, I'm sick of you walking in and you're not gonna go and you're not gonna do this to me. You're not gonna keep doing this to me and making me forget. I'm not gonna let you flash Men in Black flashy thing me every time and Matrix my ass and we ain't gonna remember this shit. This is not gonna happen. I'm starting to remember all the time because this is a reoccurring thing. I don't. You might get away with that shit every time if you do that. The wake up game.
Somebody just told you that Jody shit won't never work. Who said that?
That Jody shit was Ken. Yep. That Jody shit ain't gonna work.
No, it don't. It ain't. It works. So like the female can put it on us and we forget, but the woman you can put it on that night and a few hours later when they get up in the morning. Yeah.
You know what they'll do is it's a temp. We'll let it go forever or at least 6 months. They, on the other hand, it's just they'll let it go for maybe about an hour. They might, they'll let it go, make us breakfast, and then while we sitting there eating, they bring it back up again. So what were you doing? Why were you out so late? You couldn't call? And you're like, what? I thought we were past this.
What's that glitter on your shirt?
What's that glitter on your shirt? They're like, I told you, baby wipes. You really baby wipes in the glove compartment?
Unscented. But then I gotta explain why the fuck I'm driving around with baby wipes in the glove compartment.
You smell like a damn Disney princess. What's the problem? And you're like, you know
how women, what you fucking Cinderella in this bitch? You got these fucking princess baby wipes.
Yeah, and then you would say something stupid like, Cinderella doesn't exist. I don't know what our problem is, bro. Yes, it's a double standard. The fact of the matter is, there's a double standard right there. We're not gonna get away with it, but the woman probably more than likely will get away with it. Just anything else, like, why do I need to check in? I better, when we hear the thing, I better hear from you. It also, with having you not trusting us and us having to check in, it puts a strain on us having lives outside of our marriage or in our relationship, because a lot of people do struggle with that. This is a serious issue. A lot of people do struggle with having a relationship outside of their marriage. They may not have friends, their wife or their husband is all they have. And then, but the husband's got friends or something like that. And it ends up being, why are you always around? Why are you always here? Don't you have any friends? Don't you have somebody you could talk to? Why are you always up under me? So you having a curfew and you being nervous about going out and coming home or making sure you could call or something like that could put a strain on your relationship with people outside of the marriage.
Yeah, that's true. Because you ain't got no friends. It's like they are only, like, sometimes the curfew thing can be broken, because if you got someone like that and they get friends, you be encouraged to hang out with your friends. Like, come back at 3 a.m. if you want to. This is your free night. Come 3 or 4 a.m. You want them to get out and get some air.
I want a hall pass.
You give a woman a hall pass, a woman probably won't they use it. But a man's like, you can't give a man a hall pass, because that's like, oh, yeah. Oh shit, hall pass.
We're gonna be really excited. You know what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk around out. We might even go to the strip club and be like, I got a hall pass. We ain't gonna use it though. You ain't
We
gonna
use it though. We gonna talk a good game though.
You go to your friend's house and be like, yo, let's go out, yo. I just got this hall pass. You ain't gonna use it though. Where you gonna go? Chili's, Fridays, and shit?
That's you go to your friend's house and his girlfriend hit that. I knew that nigga my shit. Talk about a hall pass. Get out.
So like Ken said, and I appreciate you for saying this, Ken, it's a double standard road because the men are not gonna get away with the shit, but the women probably more than likely will, which actually, my brother, leads us into the next topic. The next topic is who gets away with more in a relationship, men or women? Now, when we posted this, it was pretty much a consensus, right? Women get away with more than men do. Even the women admitted to that. Yeah. Women get away with way more than men do. But I feel like we need to go deeper into this, right? I was actually waiting for a woman to be like, no, men get away with more. And I was like, I don't agree with that. But you have some things that you were like, there's a chance men get away with more than women.
Absolutely. So and initially when I saw this, I'm like, you know what? Women get away with everything, whatever, they can do little things because we guys don't really give a fuck about certain things. We're not really petty. Women pay attention to details. However, so I got this Barry Bonds analogy. Men get away with one thing, and it's a fucking home run. We call it the Barry Bonds analogy. Cheating.
And here's another hit, Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds, home run.
We out of here, baby.
Right. So men get away with cheating because let me tell you some fucked up shit men do. The men who are not sincere, there is. Men can cheat. They can fucking have a good time, you know what I'm saying? They fucking cheat, they come home, damn, I fucked up. They could cry. And men, especially when it's not emotional, they gotta make it that cry. So they gotta start to get, they gotta cry when they want to find out, like, babe, I didn't mean to do that, So they beg and plead and they start praying and stuff. Don't even mean it, you know what I'm saying? Start praying with you, baby. We'll go to church. And once the woman let that guard back down, he hit another Barry Bonds again. So men, hey, Jen said y'all don't get away with. Yes, we do, Jen. It's called the Barry Bonds. Men get away with more than women. It's called the Barry Bonds. Yes, they do. They get away with more than women because men, not all men cheat. I'm not saying that, but the men who do, and because you got kids and everything, the men gonna get away with it. They're gonna be back and they're gonna be playing PlayStation in no time.
Okay, so this is what they're gonna tell you. This is what the argument women are gonna say to this, right? They're gonna say you get away with it because we allow you to. Right, or that woman allows you to, or she doesn't have the self-esteem that she needs to leave, or whatever of that nature. The thing is that I kind of, from your argument standpoint, I do agree with that. Men get away with cheating because of the situation they actually put the woman in. Like if you're living in their home. If you're living in a man's home, you got kids with the man, they will allow you to get away with that because they are nervous or scared of what may happen if they left or separated from you. Like, and so there's a chance, like, yeah, a man can get away with a bunch of stuff, especially cheating, because that's pretty much the number one fuck up that men do in relationships. They get away with it because the woman allows them to. And I kind of agree with that. It's because of the situation that we as a manipulative man, I guess, would put them in. Like, where you gonna go? You ain't going nowhere. I gave you everything you own, or I gave you everything. So where you gonna go? And I mean, not saying that that's the type of man, the man that you want to be with in a relationship, but when it comes to that, you're absolutely right. Men are gonna get away with cheating in that situation. Absolutely.
Yeah, unless you find a woman that has like absolutely zero tolerance, which there's not many, because it's always men that have kids with women. Even I know women that don't even have kids as guys. They just Barry Bonds all the time. So it's like They can get away with it. Like women, we like guys though, we can a woman to shop and overspend at the shopping. It ain't the fact that she overshot. You don't get mad. You go, okay, she went shopping, she spent a few dollars over it. Okay, she wants to do this, she wants to do that, she wants to clean. No, all that. We don't care. Okay, go ahead. We don't care. But when it comes to cheating,
Barry Bonds.
yeah, Barry Bonds.
Ken said, I think it depends on the relationship. Who is the dominant person in the relationship? And in that situation, like you said, when the man is the dominant person in the relationship and they're the ones that put the woman in that situation where they're like inferior, then like they go with the man is gonna get away with it. Because men, Jennifer said, because men get nervous when women play it cool. Sometimes.
Men are playing it cool too. Think about how many women that dated guys that was probably married or that had like 3 or 4 other girlfriends. Men get away with a lot. Those are called like fucking Mark McGuire's when you get to that point. Them steroids, Sammy Sosa, smacking a home run type of dudes. You meet them and they man get up cheating. That's why I say cheating. You know, I like it today. I'm not gonna share the story because somebody's familiar with the story. But okay. I'm gonna say it. But women meet guys all the time and they be, oh, this cool, he's so nice, he's so this. And then they find out like in a relationship, like, oh, he's married. How my heart broken. So just like that's facts though. I'm talking shit, but these are facts because a lot of women thought they had good guys. These good guys were already in relationships. Men get away with shit. Men get away with it the most. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Though
it's true. It's true when it comes to that situation. I'm glad you brought that up because men do get away with cheating a little bit more, like we said. And like Ken said, like Ken mentioned before, it's pretty much the dominant person in a relationship. But Ken said, he also said this, what are we getting away with? That's the most important question. Are we just talking about cheating? Are we talking about leaving the Booty Talk 75 in the DVD player? Or you catching our phone? Are we getting away with you checking our phones and seeing like big booty girls, the Instagram page on there or whatever, like the Land of Milk and Honey on the Instagram page? Maybe you getting away with the fact that you subscribe to somebody's OnlyFans page and you keep getting notifications on that shit. Such and such posted a new video. Not that I know anything about that. Or you forgot to delete your browser history. Are you getting away with that? You see, when it comes to, and I think we're trying to prove a point here because Jen said that deleting your browser history. I think we're probably trying to prove a point here. The bigger things, there's a possibility men get away with the bigger things, but that smaller things, the women gonna jump in our ass about. They're gonna jump in our ass about, dude. And I'm like, and that's absolutely true. But here's the thing. Other things, if men do get away with things, why do we get away with it? Some women, so here's the thing. Some women say we don't say anything because they don't want the man to get angry. So that's in that dominant situation. I don't want him to get angry. I don't want him to want to leave me. I don't want him to kick me out the house. Thing is that situation. You get that. But other women might be like, well, you know what? Boys are going to be boys. So when it comes to that small shit, men do dumb shit or they do weird shit anyway. So just let him get away with it. Or men really don't even know any better. You know what? He don't know no better. Yeah, he's ignorant.
He's ignorant.
So I'm not even gonna waste my breath to say something about it.
And men, okay.
Men think, you know what? And here's the thing. Here's the funny part about this. And I'll give away a small secret on this a lot. Okay. And it's not even that big a secret because if you're really smart, ladies, you have to determine yourself when this happens. A lot of times we do dumb shit just so that you won't ask us to do it later on. Or because we know that you're going to let us get away with it because you think we're stupid.
Facts. Yeah, that's facts. Yeah.
We know we want to do this dumb shit because we want to do it, but B, we know we're going to get away with it because you think we're dumb and we don't know any better. So you're going to let us get away with it in that situation. So yeah.
He'll know better. He'll know better.
I actually do. I know this is gonna piss you off, but I want to do it. You know why? That's why I end up with all these damn shoes. I got all these shoes. Every time I buy a pair of shoes, I'm like, I really want these damn pairs. I want these shoes. and I know it's getting ready to piss my wife off when another pair of shoes come in, right? But I want them, and you know what? He don't know no better. Just let him have them. Just let him have them.
Real quick, and to go back to the cheating standpoint, because I wrote a note down. You triggered something in my brain.
Go ahead.
So it ain't the fact that like the man get away bigger with the cheating, but women can control that because when men cheat, most of the time the other woman, well, sometimes they know. It's instances where some women like, okay, I know he's with somebody else. They cheat, and then it's just physical. But women emotions get caught up real quick, so it goes from being physical to emotional. So men back and forth. So women kind of allow it to a certain extent, and men take advantage of it.
True. And men take true. Absolutely. And when you allow things like that, we just gonna there's a possibility we take advantage of it. If we don't have a heart, you have a soul. Sometimes people cheat, I guess. I've actually seen this one time where a guy actually cheated, and he was like, I feel like the worst fucking person on earth, and I will never do it again. And it's like, I was just like, I'm glad you learned your lesson.
You know what? When you're older, you learn your lesson because you got a lot to lose. When you're younger, I got a story back in the day. When I was younger, like I thought since my main chick was out of town, 6 hours away, 5 hours, well, 4 or 5 hours away, that I can invite a little friend over. Next thing you know, I'm gonna ask my phone for the main chick. Guess what? She hops in the car, she makes a road trip, and guess what? Ding dong. I'm like, who the fuck is this? And I think it's her. So I'm like, I get a certain BF friend of mine. I hope he's watching, asshole. I told him to answer the door. Nope, I ain't got nothing to do with this. So now I'm on my own. I'm in an island by my goddamn self because he won't even answer the door. I'm gonna text him this goddamn show. Hey, I think about that. I don't feel good. That's why. Can I get some water? No, I don't feel good. Water. Hey, I told her water was dirty. Our water's dirty. You don't want to drink that water.
Yo, the trapper said men get away with it when exposed. Many women be convert with the shyest with their shit unless the dude she fucking with is an August Alsina type, telling business and not keeping mouths closed. Facts. We gonna get caught because we do dumb shit. Oh, in that situation, a lot of times men get caught because they get greedy or they get careless.
Very careless, yeah. They get very careless.
They get greedy or they get careless, some of that nature. Women don't necessarily get caught unless the guy that she messing with gets petty, gets August Alsina petty and starts letting that shit ride. And you're like, yeah, I get it. But does she get away with it in the relationship? Does she get away with it? Are we gonna forgive her for leaving? I mean, for stepping out on us and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah.
Yo, if you want to go back to the August Alsina situation with Jada Pinkett and Will Smith that happened last year in 2020, fact of the matter is that did Jada get away with it? Yeah. She got away with it.
She did get away with it. Women are like silence. You gotta watch them. They're like silent assassins. You gotta, if some don't look normal, but that's wrong, man. Actually, women can get away with more if they want. Because man, we're just so passive. We don't really pay attention to detail. We don't care about details to a certain extent. We see stuff, we're like, whatever. All right.
Right.
Yeah. We're paying attention to details.
Right. Here's another thing. So let's go into why women get away with stuff. Because we as men let you get away with certain things because we don't want to hear your mouth. If we call you on some shit, you start snapping back at us, I don't want to hear this shit. Like, Thanks. You know what? It wasn't that big a damn deal. I was just actually maybe being petty or getting back at you because last week you got in my ass about something petty. Now I'm talking to you about something, you and your feelings, and now you jumping in my ass. So you know what? Before we even get into that situation, I'm letting it ride. You know what? Do your thing, man. Be great. That's what I'm saying. We don't want to even go there. I don't even want to go there with you. We let her get away with things because we just want them to be happy.
Happy,
you know what?
Peace.
Be happy. If you happy, I'm happy. It's peaceful in here.
Peaceful
So I'm not
here,
gonna
right?
call you on your shit. So go on ahead, man. Do your thing. Be great. Be as long as you're happy, I'm happy. You know what I mean? Another thing that reason why they get away with it. If something leads to the listen to this, bro. I wrote this one down myself. All right. If something leads to the demise of the relationship, okay, the girl could go to her girlfriend and she'd be like, oh, we broke up, and her friend would be like, what the hell did he do now? When it could have been the girl that fucked up. All she said to you was, we broke up. But it's automatically assumed that we
The
did
man
something
messed up.
to fuck this situation up. You see how before it even got into something, y'all got away with some shit.
Right, exactly. They didn't even, there no details presented. It's just what the fuck he do.
What the fuck did he do? What did he do now, girl? And you're like, but here's another thing. Let's go. Here's another part of this, John. If a man goes to somebody, another guy, or even a female, maybe his mama, and he's like, we broke up, they're gonna be like, what the hell did you do? So again, the female got away with it because we did some shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's automatically assumed that the woman got away. The woman didn't do anything. So we did some shit but what if they did? They got away with it. And you be like, oh, she did this and this. I don't believe she would never do anything like that.
Especially mothers, after they talk shit about them, and the girl's gonna cry, because there's been girls gonna cry to my mom, like, you know, and she'll call me, don't be like that. Why you treat this girl like that? I mean, it's just got treated like shit. We both agreed that she treated me like shit, but now she's crying to you. Now I'm all a bad guy. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. I'm the asshole now.
Yeah, I'm the asshole now. I did something. Travis said, nope. And he's like, fact. The girl's friends are quick to place the blame on it's his fault. Do you see how she immediately got away with some shit? You don't even know the situation.
Right.
You don't even know the situation. And even if she explains it to the point where it's like, she explains it to a point, she's gonna say it, she's gonna explain it to like, well, it's still his fault. He should have done this. That's why I did that. Or he should have did this. That's why I did that. You know, the thing, when it comes to situations of relationships and when it comes to cheating and women cheating and they getting caught, they're like, if you got caught and we calling you on that shit and you like, I can't believe you cheated on me, this, that, and vice versa. And they're like, I did it because you haven't been showing me the attention that I deserve. Is that a good excuse for you to step out and go cheat with another man? No.
That's number one excuse you hear. No attention. No.
But you're trying to get away with it by putting it back on me or putting it back on the man. You see what I'm saying?
You should have been doing this.
You should have been doing this. You weren't doing this. And even if you had been trying to tell me, or, maybe we're too busy trying to do something to make sure that everybody's staying correct in the house, or we trying to make sure everybody's fed and things of that nature. We just not paying attention. It's our fault. It's a possibility that is our fault that we're not paying attention, but that gives you no right to step out. I don't think that that's a good excuse for you to do that. So I don't think that's not a good way for you to get away with it, ladies. I'm just saying.
So you know what that is? When the ladies step out and they say they want to get attention, a slick man would be like, you know what, baby, you're right. So you know what that equals? That equals a Barry Bonds.
And you get your Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds. We out of here, baby. We out of here, baby.
That's what it is.
Check this, John. I wrote this one down too, only because I like to watch documentaries. I'm a documentary guy. This is my last thing. I'm a documentary guy. Everybody knows this. I love to watch documentaries, especially stuff that's on Oxygen and true crime and shit that people get murdered. But and John, I'm gonna ask you this. Let me see what you say about this. A lot of times when something happens, something dire happens, something crazy happens, and the woman is the victim, the woman in the relationship is the victim. The police immediately look at the who as their first suspect.
They always look at the guy. The guy's gonna look at that first. They can look at that first. That's because the guy's typically the aggressor.
Even when both of us are battered and bloody, they come in, and what they'll do sometimes, what I've seen done is the police will come and try to neutralize the situation by putting the man in handcuffs. And then now let's talk. Wait a minute. She attacked me. And you're like, so why am I in these cuffs? I'm in these cuffs. I'm putting you in the cuffs so to neutralize the situation. But she's the attacker.
And she's still the attacker. Why you don't see?
Attacking me while you're trying to question her. While you're trying to question us, she's still attacking me. So, like, you see how they, women can get away with quite a bit of stuff. They're just getting, and so I have to agree with a lot of the things that a lot of the women that were, and the men that were posting back on our question when we posted it on Network 455. Women get away with a lot more than men do. And it's not just about stepping out and cheating. It's a lot of other shit.
I didn't think about that one. That's a good one because those domestic situations, like women can say, he hit me. And guess what? Whether you hit her or not, you're probably going to jail. And it happens often. So, yeah, I got to tell you, yeah, good point. You can have a Barry Bonds, but you can fucking have a situation where women like, he hit me. Oh, you stepped out. Let's say if you did have a Barry Bonds. Okay, the woman's going to one up you. Because this has happened before where I had dudes step out. Okay, I'm going to call this motherfucker. He hit me. And they'll fucking be like that. And I think Travis said, a thin line between love and hate. Yes. Boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Bart went to jail, right?
Yeah. He went to jail.
He went to jail. And he didn't do nothing.
Bro.
At all.
I'm upset. I don't know what to... I'm upset because the fact of the matter is like, yeah, that truly did happen. And you're attesting to this. They're going to arrest the man. She attacked me. All I did was defend myself. I put my hands up and she was standing there. And when I did like this, I hit her in the face and now her nose is bloody. Now I'm going to jail because I was trying to defend myself. You gotta wait.
Yeah, I didn't think it from that standpoint. When you turn the tables, it's like, yeah, women can get away a lot. They can say anything. And like you call him, here's the thing: if you call him dispatch, if like he hit me or he's hitting me, which is in progress, then officers are probably going to speed up and get to the scene real quick, and then they think this woman going to ass beat, and you get there, she's like fucking got this like beautiful face with no scratches on it, clean, clear cut. It's like, okay, I thought you was getting beat on, like. And the guy's looking, he got the scratches, but guess what? The guy can have marks, but she still won't go to jail. You can leave without arresting nobody. He got an ass beat by the woman because he didn't defend himself. And then the police stay there. Not I do it, but they're like, suck it up.
What?
And they leave.
This ain't football. Penalties on offset. This ain't fucking football. No. Somebody Now, here's the funny part. I walk in real quick. The funny part is the police pull up and the girl's on top of me and she's kicking my ass. And I turn and look at y'all like, help, y'all gonna grab her and then y'all gonna be laughing at me for letting her whoop my ass.
Facts. Hey, but when it gets to a point where women do this quite often, you go to court and they be dropping the charge. They come in and hold their hands together.
Oh,
get a love.
Here's another hit, Barry Bonds.
Right.
Yo. Crazy shit. So women, yes, you do get away with more. Even when it comes to cheating, you do get away with more. When it comes to domestic disputes, you probably will not be going to jail. I will be doing that, even though I am the one that got my ass whooped. And then I look like bullshit when I go to jail and somebody gonna kick my ass in jail because they gonna be like, you put your ass in for getting your ass whooped by a woman. And now it's a domestic dispute and everybody in there gonna whoop my ass because I was fighting another damn woman. Look, it's no winning here. Fact of the matter is she got away with it.
Pretty much facts.
That too. That and we can this conversation can go into alimony and child support.
Yeah, petty. Women, yeah, you're right. They get away with it a whole lot fucking more than men. The Barry Bonds, I mean, the goddamn thing when you add alimony and child support that can come at the end of everything. So they're fucking petty. And if they find out you got a good looking girlfriend that's better than them after you divorce their ass, they'll get mad and they want fucking extra, not because they need extra, no, you go take care of your kid, but the girlfriend is better.
They still win, even if they're the ones that cause the divorce. They still win. They get away with it.
That's facts. Yeah, women, yeah, they get away a lot more. The Barry Bonds thing is probably the only thing we could probably get away with. If a man that cheats, a man that don't cheat, don't get away with shit.
Don't get away
with
shit.
If you're loyal, if you're always in a faithful relationship, though, the only thing you can fucking get away with is what have I got away with? I don't get away with shit.
Can't get away with nothing. What are you talking about?
Can't get away with nothing. Yeah, if you're faithful. Yeah, what can you get away with? You know, a faithful man. I'm trying to think. Like,
you're not getting away with nothing.
No.
The only way you're gonna get away with it is you act stupid. Act stupid. Act stupid, and you might get away with it because you know what? You're stupid. You know what I'm saying? See how that works?
Yeah, you do. That's the only thing, huh? I forgot.
I'm stupid. I'm like, gosh, shit, you know, you're so stupid. I am.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's true. Because if a woman forget, they could like, oh, babe, I forgot. They can just strip naked and you don't even fucking, whatever you complain about is already gone. That's your wife or significant other. They just, oh, baby, come here. And it's like, you be mad, but you can't get mad. You can't get mad when you want me to do something nasty to you. Like, you know, we man. You just don't.
Exactly. Yo, Jay-Hendo. Boy, it was a ball doing this again with you, and I can't wait to do it again. No Judgment, ladies and gentlemen, is a bi-weekly show. Therefore, Jay-Hendo will be on not next Monday, but the following Monday. We'll make sure to update you with all new topics. We'll let you all know by posting them to the group what the topics are. We'll ask questions. Y'all make sure you comment on them to help out with the content. Thank you all, everybody that joined us on the live right here on No Judgment, because we'll definitely be back. We love y'all for doing it. And thank you all so much for joining Network 455. We got way more content coming out. Tomorrow is Keep Scrolling with Jen and her cast of people that are going to be talking. They're going to be winding down all the TikTok videos, your favorite TikTok videos, and what's hot and trending right now on TikTok and Instagram and all that other stuff. So y'all make sure you stay tuned tomorrow at 7 p.m. for this Keep Scrolling with Jen. Jay-Hendo, you got a show you getting ready to do on 3 Jerks right now, too. It's called out. So y'all can go ahead to the 3 Jerks platform with Jay-Hendo will be there. That's a Disney man right there. He's like Stephen A. He's gonna be on the dugout. He's gonna be in the dugout on 3 Jerks. Make sure you tune into that as well, because those people over there are good people as well, and they doing their stuff real big over there as well as too. So you guys, thank you all for joining us. Jay-Hendo, thank you so much for kicking off Network.
Hey man, this is bro. This is dope, baby. We'll be back in 2 weeks, y'all. Let's get it.
Back in 2 weeks, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Keep it locked to Network 455 as usual. We'll be back. Way more content coming out this week, next week as well. All the good stuff happening. And invite your friends to Network 455. We need more people coming in because we got great content. It's only gonna get better. All right. So we'll holler at you, Jay-Hendo. Have a good 2 weeks, brother. Hopefully we see you more. Hey, you got Talking Shit with Jay-Hendo on Saturday, right?
Talking Shit with Jay-Hendo this Saturday is gonna be from a legal perspective.
There you go. Talking Shit with Jay-Hendo, 3 Jerks platform. Make sure you take a look at it. All right. I'll holler at y'all. Y'all be safe. Peace.
Take it easy.